Hello Space Engineers, welcome back to Hephaestus Prime, Wellington 6012 here. How's everybody doing? Hope you are good. Well actually, we're not on Hephaestus Prime, we are above Hephaestus Prime here on the Sirius Orbital Platform. So yeah, great to be up in orbit, but I am just slightly sidetracked by a military escort. Alright, I haven't got any defences here, so I might just pop downstairs and we'll put on the safe zone, shall we? I think that's a good way to start today, and then we'll get into what we're sort of doing. Now, I haven't actually ever turned on one of these safe zones before. I have built one quite a while ago. So, what have we got? We're not a station. Try that, that worked. And now we can turn it on. There we go. Initializing in 2 minutes. How far away is that thing? Oh, it's getting further away. Okay, well, yeah, as I was saying, I haven't actually sort of turned one of these on before. I built one a very long time ago when I first started playing Space Engineers. And we can configure things. So we want welding and grinding and building. Landing gear locks. We won't worry about damage and we won't worry about shooting. Yes. And what's the filter? Oh, so we can add stuff. Okay, so okay, we'll do that and yep. Oh, how big? Ooh, 500 meters, that's pretty big. We'll go for 150 and that will do for now. And texture. Ooh, disco. Okay, right. I think that's all. There's nothing else down the bottom. Okay, we'll see how that goes in 50 seconds. Right. So yeah, as I was saying, I haven't actually ever turned one of these on before because I put it on a ship, but it was definitely on a ship and not a base. And there we go. Is that on? No, that's not on. That's getting further away. So I've been up here for not very long. I'm pretty much just carrying on from the last episode. And there has definitely been stuff flying by. Some of it friendly, some of it not. Anyway, I've put the solar panels in. So I told you they were going to be big. Very big. Yeah. So I don't know how that's sort of doing for power. Because I was using power before. And fully depleted in 14 hours. Okay. So we're sort of keeping up with it, I guess. Yeah. Right. So we got into orbit and couple of things. Just yeah. So as I sort of got towards zero gravity, I did indeed forget that I didn't have any thrusters to stop me going up. So as I sort of coasted the last little bit, I very hastily put this one on. So we'll get rid of that and put that somewhere else at some point. But yeah, gravity pretty much stopped me, so it worked out quite well. But yeah, something I forgot. And the other thing was, just as I was editing the video, as I left, I think I let go of that cart that I moved this around Fort Rutherford in, that little throw together one. I think I let go of it. Was that poking out before? Yeah, I let go of it just... Why have we lost so much oxygen? Yeah, I let go of it a bit too late, so I've got this funny feeling I'm going to get back and have to deal with some damage. But anywho, on to today. So, Sirius Orbital Platform. If I've spelled that right. Yeah. So this is the name of it, and I thought I'd put up these posters. So they came up real well, actually. And that's just using the Space Engineers text-to-image thing, so it's not high definition or anything. But the Sirius Orbital Platform. So Sirius, if you forgot or you didn't watch before, is the star constellation just down a little bit to the left of Orion's belt. So that's Orion's dog, Greek mythology. There we go. Okay, so what I need to do in here is, first of all, I need to put in some cargo containers. So I can get stuff. Now if I just temporarily put that in there, and then I'll put the cargo container underneath. Right, so yeah, let us get on with today, and I'm just going to do some bits and pieces around the station to start with, and then we'll head back down to Hephaestus Prime. Yay. Now, I think I can just get rid of this block here, and yeah, we can just, that will work to put a container in there. Not that I need the storage, it's just I need to be able to access stuff up in the habitation. Why have I not got those? No, I've got them. Yeah, so there was basically nowhere to grab stuff from. I kept having to go downstairs into the sort of resource section. Because, yeah, they didn't just quite line up. So there we go, that should be all good now. We'll just pop back in here. Yeah, because, and also going outside all the time loses a bit of air, so we can sort this out. So that'll be one of the things, one of the first things to do today will be to get some oxygen sort of happening. I'm going to use those greenhouse thingies, I forget what you call them. But yeah, I'll use those, so hopefully they can produce enough. I've never used them before, so let me just sort out this. Let's rename it. And what else are we going to get up to? Need to sort out that thruster, and I'm just going to extend these airlocks on the side, the starboard one and the port one, so have a sort of a glass walkway. And there's there. Right. Actually, we might just see about the safe zone because I don't think it's working. There's no zone chips in there. Maybe that's why. There we go. Yeah, so I've not really used one of these before. Minute 20. Alright. Okay. Now that is not spelled right. Orbshell. Sirius Orbital Platform. Right, better sort that out. Stand by. Alright, so I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news? I've figured out what was wrong with the safe zone. Not only have I figured out what's wrong with it, I've got it working. So I've used my first zone chip to get it working. And the bad news, it uses a horrendous amount of power. Like, I'm absolutely staggered how much power it uses. Pretty much I think I'm going to need to install one of those large reactors. Not the little single block reactor, the large reactor. And since I don't have any way to mine uranium, there's no way that I'm going to keep up with that. Not for what I was intending to use the safe zone for. So that's I'm a bit gutted actually, because I spent a lot of time putting that safe zone in, and it's pretty much useless. Yeah, I may be able to use it for short periods, but I'm going to have to figure out some other way to defend this base, because guns are just not really an option on the base itself. So yeah, oh well, we'll just have to ponder that one. But some other good news is I fixed my spelling mistake, so that's good. I don't know how I got that wrong. Wow, the program I was using doesn't have a spell check, that's why. Yeah, but I actually really like these signs. I'm thinking now I might actually do something similar in Fort Rutherford, just to fill up those windows, because yeah, it's worked quite well. But anyway, back to today and back to the Sirius platform. So do some stuff out here now. Now just need to think about oxygen, because I have been using quite a bit of it, which I think must be to do with one of the airlocks, because I was sort of in and out of some of the doors before we started today, and I was only losing like maybe 1% each time. So only a very small amount going out the airlocks, but clearly something's not quite right there, as there's a big air release there. But I think that was just a bit of trapped gas from down on the planet. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to put in some of these oxygen thingamybobs, whatever you call them. And yeah, I've never used these before, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, there's a good little spot just in front there, which has got good access to the conveyor system. So I'll just put in these, and then we can add the whatever you call them, the oxygen things, the oxygen tubes. Oxygen farm, there we go. Right, so I think these use quite a few components. Yes, indeed they do. So this will take a little while to do. But yeah, just get them around the right way. It's a shame they don't actually have a thing on each end. Yeah. Alright, so I will continue with this. And yeah, I'll do some other bits and pieces as well. And I think that I will do a speed up thing. And yeah, let's just really finish this station off, and then we'll head back down to the planet. Alrighty, so I've done some work with the timers on a couple of things. One being the dish here, so that's just automating, purely aesthetic, does nothing. Now, before we have a little bit of a walk around, there's this rust freighter that's flying by, so I might just go and have a little bit of an investigate. Seems to be neutral, so just keen to see what it is. The reason is because just before this flew by, a pirate version of the same rust freighter went past, so just yeah, wasn't really keen to go and investigate the pirate one because it'd probably shoot back, but this one might not shoot back, so fingers crossed. But yeah, timers. So what I did was I've been running out of oxygen, so I'll show you when I get back, but I put timers to delay the door opening. So yeah, I think it was the doors downstairs that were causing me to lose sort of an entire room full of air rather than just the airlock. So, but anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's have a look at this thing here. Oh, it's pretty big. What's that? And oh, it's let go of a decoy. Huh. Oh well, it's gone. I can only see the two guns, but that looks like it's got a welder there, so it must re-weld the decoys. Okay. It's pretty big. Right. And there is a catwalk which is upside down. No, to me it's upside down. Alright, so getting up the right way. Cargo containers, and I can't get in, which was not unexpected. Yeah, so I'm not going to take this over. I'm not going to get into trouble with whoever owns this. I just want to have a bit of a look. Lots of ion thrusters there. That's a couple of reactors. Now reactors. So again, we'll talk about it when we get back to the station. I'll just so it's gyro. Those are the reactors, yeah. So I've had a bit more of a play with the safe zone, and yeah, I was sort of racking my brains as to how to overcome the defences, whether I had some little droney things. But we'll head back there now actually and have a look at what I've been up to. Where is the station? I have got a GPS, but is that it over there? Yeah, I think that's it there. Alright, well that's quite some distance away because I've been flying away from it for a while, so we'll just head back over there and we'll have a look around. Alrighty, we are back. So let's have a look at the stuff that I've done. We'll start from the bottom and work our way up. Now I've put these oxygen farms, remember the name of them. They're not performing that well just right now. We've only got the one light on. Sun is... yeah, I'm not sure why they're not performing so well. Potentially it's something to do like the wind turbines that you get interference and stuff. Maybe they're just in the shade. I'm not really sure. Even when they are working at full potential, they don't produce a lot of oxygen at all. So, yeah, anyway. Something's better than nothing. They can just really sit here and just whittle away. I have fixed these airlocks. So now there's a timer that when you go up to it, it delays it for a minute and a half, and then you go into the next one, and there you go. So it definitely doesn't cause any more air to go out than what's in the airlock. So yeah, I lose like 0.01% of my oxygen. Like, yeah, we're talking hundreds of litres, nothing really. So potentially these oxygen farms will actually be able to keep up in the long term. I've used up quite a bit because I sort of cut some blocks that I didn't mean to cut. These are just auxiliary connections, so if I do want to dock a ship on the end of here, I can, but I'm not really intending to. These will be the primary docking stations. And yeah, so let's go in down here and this door. I think this is the door that was causing me the problems, that I was losing all the air out of the space. But we will turn the safe zone on. There we go. So it'll turn itself on soon. And what I'm going to do is, yeah, just talking about the reactors before, I've set up the safe zone in such a way, I've persevered with it and got it sort of happening now, that it uses 30 megawatts of power. So that's 2 of these reactors. So what I'm going to have to do now is just actually do another one of these reactors. So we'll do that now. And Yeah, so I haven't got the reactor components, but I'll sort that out. So what I'm thinking is that I'm actually going to put this in here, and I'm going to grind down the other one. So I need to grab the uraniums out of there.
Inventory full.
And I'm just going to transfer this over to here, so there we go. And then the other one I'll put in here. And what I'm going to do is just set up a temporary welder. I'll just sort of adapt a small grid to probably the end of here. I think it'll fit on. Yeah, that should work. I've put in an O2 thing here as well. United Welders, who are they? Okay. You're too far away. So yeah, I've put this in so that if I bring any ice up, I can actually use it. So what I'm thinking of is when I get back down to the planet, I'm going to make a drone, a cargo ship, which comes up automatically by itself. Which, yeah, a drone is by itself. Anyway, we'll go out and have a look at that safe zone in a minute. I was intending to do this later because I thought it would be quite good to use it to bring up some components for when I build my ship that's going to take me to Mars. But really, that's probably some time off yet anyway. So, yeah, so just looking up here, what I've done is, yeah, that's going now, that safe zone. We'll look at that in a minute. So I put these chairs in, so nice little loungy sort of area. Money machine over there, just sort of tied it up down here. So that's all good. Up here, put in some kitchen facilities, cooking, and yeah, just a bit of a mezzanine area. So I will continue to sort of fill this up. This over here though, just quickly do this now. Where are we? So I want to put a store in here. So I put the contracts thing over the other side. And these are just a perfect little spot. Where am I going to put this on my toolbar? What if I put it in there? Okay, so I'll grab the parts for that. Oh, still got a reactor in there. So yeah, just for the sake of it really. So we've got a connector on the bottom, so that just absolutely perfectly... Which way's the right way? Yes. So there we go, we've got our store and our contracts thing over there for all our imaginary customers. Okay, so that's that done. And why are these doors open? I don't remember leaving them open. Something's not right with that one. We'll show you this one. So there we go. It's
Energy low.
So that's our sort of connector tunnel, as it were. I'm not sure what's wrong with this other one because I just must not have it set up right. Because I'll put a timer in here and the sensor fell off. So anyway, I'll look at that later. So you can see how much gap I've got between there and the safe zone, and how much I've got over here as well. So it worked out just about a megawatt cheaper power wise to put in the square one rather than the round spherical one. So if we go into the safe zone, so they're 29 megawatts. So that's quite good. And yeah, it uses its own chip every hour or so, I believe. So that's that really. And how are we off for power? Yeah, so I really need to turn that reactor on as soon as I find it. There it is. Oh, it's already on. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so it's chewing through the power. So I'll turn that off for now, and we will head down to the planet and sort out some stuff. Cool. Right. Well, I'm just gonna sort out a couple of last minute things, and then we'll jump in the orbital flyer and we'll head back down to Hephaestus Prime. Whoops. I think I just emptied out my thing of air. Okie pokey. So I've put in this little small grid welder here that's attached to the large grid, and that works. Awesome. Okay, so I'll be able to access that remotely when I send a drone up here with some materials. That's good. I don't need to come back up myself. So yeah, I've fixed this airlock. As you can see, I've still got the sensor field. It just wasn't high enough, so I wasn't really activating it. I was lucky to get a foot in it. Right, the other thing I didn't show you before, which I'll show you now, is I have a power save mode. So when I leave, it can sort of shut everything, all the unnecessary stuff, shut that down. So turns all the sensors off, have to just do the tools automatically. That is all good. Right, so let us head back down to Hephaestus Prime, and actually that's probably going to be us for today really, because it's been a busy old day. I've been doing quite a bit of stuff up here. But I feel like I've got it 99% sort of under control, and I've left that sensor on, but that's all good. Yeah, so we'll head back down to Fort Rutherford, just coast our way, and yeah, we'll see you down on the ground. Okay, just on final approach. I'm glad that the lights are on down here, because it was a bit dark coming down, but it's okay. Just we'll park this thing up, and then I'll have to go and check out that transport cradle thing. Yeah, I did see a little bit of indentation on the platform as I came in, so we'll just need to kind of sort that out. We're down. Right. Lock all this off and turn things on and turn things off. Right, let's go and inspect the damage. Those. Oh, okay. Let's yeah, that's hit with a bit of a bang, but nothing too major. It is upside down though, so that's a bit of a predicament. Because I was intending to sort of drive it over the recycling hole, but alright. We'll grab some components for this, and yeah, I'll have to grab the flyer, I guess, and go over the recycling pit. Alright, gently does it. I don't know if you can hear it, but I do have a digger outside my office window, so if you hear some heavy machinery going in the background, it's not me digging up the road. Right. We are twisting a bit. Well, kind of. Yeah, this is not the most ideal turn. Alright, I think that's going to be close enough. So we'll quickly just open this up and drop some stuff in. Oh, that's not good. Okay, best I deal with that. Alright. So yeah, with this, we've pretty much run out of time to do anything else really, so I'm just going to piffle this into my grinder pit and recycle it, as was always the intention. It was only a very temporary thing, hence everything incomplete, and better just get that back up the right way. So I'll just put this in the right place and we'll park this flyer up. But anyway, so yeah, I think that is all we really have time for today. As I say, got a little bit done. Good to be back on terra firma, and yeah, hopefully you can join me again next time. And yeah, I'm going to get to work on that supply drone, the reusable rocket to take some stuff up to Sirius for the Sirius Orbital Platform. Yeah, so hopefully you can join me then. and I hope you did enjoy today. Thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, stay safe out there and have a good one.